Good morning and welcome to Outrider Gaming. I'm going to move on now to my game 3 from the South Coast GT 2012. My game 3 is against Tom Harris, up on table 46. Now, Tom Harris was fresh from winning the Throne of Skulls GT with his Chaos Throg Troll list. Now, luckily for me, he wasn't bringing that list. He has his High Elves. So, let's go straight into his deployment. On his far right, he has a unit of archers ready to go into that building, then a big unit of swordmasters. Behind that, a spearman bunker. To that, then a unit of archer, another unit of archers, a block of white lions, a couple of eagles, and I think he's got another eagle on his left-hand side. Now, scattered throughout the two leftmost arch units and the spear block, he has no less than 4 light magic wizards. He has a level 4 with Book of Hoeth, a level 1, and his BSB has the High Elf item that makes him a level 1 magic user. Which is a bit gimmicky, but against me incredibly annoying, because it means that his level 4 can irresistibly cast Banishment, which he rolled, at strength 7. Yes, 7. So, yeah. So, my deployment, I decided to keep as many archers as I could together. So, as you can see, I've got my 2 small units of Glade Guard and my big unit of Glade Guard on my far right, with my Dryad screening the smaller one from his archers, ready to push up and go into that building if he puts anything into it, because they should absolutely murder it. The plan is, on my turn 1, as it is, my big unit there is to soak up any fire with its number of bodies, then it can move down the hill, still be able to shoot perfectly fine, because Wood Elves are awesome, and allow the smaller unit behind it to fire. In the centre of the board, I just thought, sod it. If they're going to get Banishment or Burning Gazed, they're going to get it. Book of Hoeth, not much of a choice here, so I'm just going to push up with them and pray. So my 2 Treemen and my Treekin are just there to gung-ho forward, get into his units, and do as much damage as they could before they get magicked off. And on my left, just in case he decides to go anywhere there, I think I put these units down here first to see where he was going. Didn't work out. A unit of Dryads and a unit of archers. So, luckily, I get first turn, just push up with everything. My Glade Guards on the left have to march up. No, sorry, it appears here that I must have got second turn, because it appears that he managed to first turn Banishment a tree man off. Well, it's what I thought would happen, but hopefully the other ones, some of them might make it in before he gets to take them all off. On the right, he shoots off a couple of Dryads, and that's about it, really. In this game, both of us, because he had a lot of archers as well, and the big joke was we both had super accurate archers, but who had packed their rubber arrows. I mean, we were hitting 2/3 of the time, but getting about 1 wound in 5 shots. It was ridiculous all throughout the game. Well, until he got into short range, that is. So my turn. I shoot the middle unit of archers with a level 1 in it. And again, this is fairly annoying, because I'd shot it in turn with the small archer units to whistle down so that his mage doesn't get a lookout sir or anything, so that I could then shoot with the big unit and take the mage out. But because the abysmal to wound rolls at long range just couldn't roll a 4 up to save my life, I don't get it, but I do manage to panic them, which is nice. On his turn, he rallies the archers at the top, you can just see that, and he shems Burning Gazes some Treekin. I had managed to get Flesh of Stone off on my Treeman. Now, this is where I got rather lucky in that in his turn 2, his level 4 miscasts and power drains. Boop, 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 sending him down to a level 1. But unfortunately, the spell that he keeps, the only spell that he kept was Banishment. The other ones I could deal with. Time Warp, I didn't mind so much, because his units all have ASF and the same initiative as me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And even if he doubled his movement, he wasn't going to get to me in time. So that was really annoying. Really, really annoying. But still very good, because I only have one spell that the Book of Cheese can take. So I keep pushing up, and basically the Flesh of Stone on my tree man is saving his skin at the moment. So my Dryads are assaulting this building, and it takes way longer than they have any right to clear that of 10 archers. My Dryads should be ashamed of themselves. As much as they were absolute heroes in my game 2, just keeping up a Scarvet for about 4 or 5 turns of combat, in this one, yeah. So, it's time for me to push up, because his very, very nice and squishy Swordmasters are coming in, so I try to get into short range, maybe get some spells off, but he's doing a good job at either dispelling them or me not casting them. So yeah, he's kind of not moving. I actually managed to shoot off his unit with his mage in, so that's one less mage. Banishment is down to strength 6, which is nice, get me some points. Nothing panics, which is a shame. And my Dryads are still trying to fight their way through that building. So here you are, picking off a few units here and there. In his turns, he has shuffled back here. He doesn't want to engage the Treekin quite yet, or the Tree Man, which is annoying. In this turn as well, he only got Banishment off, I think, twice. When he took off the first Tree Man, and I think he takes off the last one right at the end. The reason for this is that he keeps failing to meet the casting value. I mean, some horrendous dice rolling on his behalf in his Magic Face, 4 dicing Banishment with the Book of Hoeth and not getting it off, mainly because he power drained down to a level 1. So fairly lucky from me there.